was my mic cut off the whole time? Somebody's messed with these settings. Somebody's messed with these settings, because those settings were completely different. Those settings were completely different from when I started the stream. Was I on mute that whole? Well, I did have no sound the whole time. Because I just realised in the bottom right that it said no mic. Because the settings on Twitch always saves over. It always saves over. Every time. It never changes. I streamed on my own account. The settings were always stay exactly the same. I use the exact same settings when I make my own streams. So I don't know why, but the stream settings of Twitch changed by itself, unless Bram changed some of it. But if he did that, he wouldn't have any sound himself. So I think what happened there, if I have been silent this whole time, that Twitch has decided to completely change the settings on Twitch and give me no mic, because the volume on the microphone was on 0. So the Twitch has changed the settings and put me on no volume. I've had 10 game sound. Oh, as Malford makes a mistake. But I've been commentating this whole time and I've had no volume. No microphone volume. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. I love this. I've been commentating this whole time. Oh, god damn it, Twitch. Why do you have to change the settings? This is the last race of the season. This is not what I wanted. I enjoyed the last few races. Maldy and Fresh. Fresh has got multiple penalties. Mazepin will, obviously, on those hards, it's pitted it earlier, but it's now got more worn hards to worry about. Maldy on now fresh mediums. It's going to be a lot quicker. Obviously, Fresh is on the hard, but Fresh also got penalties. Drunos, obviously, I think he's doing, and Citas are both going to have to pit later on, but they will be on a fresh set of softs coming towards the end of the race. So they will catch back up to these leaders later on if they are quick enough on these mediums as of right now. Mazepin actually gets overtaken by Alpha here. But no, Alpha overtook Mazepin too early, and Mazepin gets DRS. Alpha just got absolutely owned. Can't believe the mic has been on 0 the whole time. Twitch just randomly, can't believe Twitch has just done that to me. Because normally, it's set up Twitch, Marley gives me the codes, there you go, all done, and it's just click it, I literally just change the title from tier 2 to tier 3, bam, there you go, start streaming. But for some reason, all the settings were changed. I don't know why. It's not my fault, that isn't. Well, it's my fault for not checking, but I never check it, because I know it's always the same. So, it's Twitch's fault for actually changing settings. Yes, it's partly my fault, I didn't check it. But I don't normally check it anyway, so it's realistically it's Twitch's fault, or the app we use on the Xbox, for changing in the settings without me realising. I mean, the little icon, it's not very obvious. It's not like it's red or anything with the microphone. It just has a tiny little line going across, and you don't even notice it. Just not looking down there. Maldy's going to make a move on Fresh here. Fresh has got no ERS to play with. Maldy does. Maldy's also low on ERS himself. But he's got fresher tyres. He can outbrake him. No, it's going to be collisions. Fresh is going to be a little bit moment there. He's going to have to go wide. And he's being pulled off. Maldy on fresh tyres. Through on Fresh. Now Maldy just needs to save some ERS here, so he can fight with Mazepin and Alpha and Chris. Can't believe that I've just mic'd me on mute the whole time. I can't believe that's been done to me. Oh, Maldy's not going to be happy. He had pole position. It was a second pole position in a row. Maldy just dies down there. Yeah, he's got 13 lap of fresher tyres, 12 lap fresh tyres. Those mediums are going to start going off soon. He's going to be in the pits in the next couple of laps. For a set of softs, might be pitting around lap 23, probably best for him or something like that. Maldy now up into P6. He will not have DRS coming down here, fortunately. Yeah, he's too far behind. Yeah. But he'll get it next lap, I'm sure. Chris is actually on 7 lap old softs, which is very strange. Chris is in the pits. Very on 7 laps, no softs. Not sure what he's doing. Gas Reese now on the softs. Dross now on the softs. And they're coming out. Dross is going to come out right behind these guys on a fresh set of softs. Now, this is going to be interesting. Now, Fresh and Mazepin and Maldi have all got new threats to behold now. Reis and Drulos on the fresh set of softs, and even Torpedo, if you can catch up. He's a bit far behind now. But Drulos on those fresh softs, yep, he's already made a move ready on Alpha, and he's already going to be in the back of Fresh now. He's going to be, what, fresh softs compared to 7-lap old worn hards. Well, that's just not fair, is it? He's going to be about 2 seconds a lap faster. Easy. Maldi seriously needs to pull a gap here if he wants them to get any effect from behind. I mean, Maldi's got better tyres than Mazepin, but his tyres are not going to be the same thing for Drulos. Maldi needs to get past Mazepin before Drulos gets to the back of him. Otherwise, he's going to be behind Drulos. Mazepin. Maldi needs to get past Mazepin to have any chance of going to the end and winning this race, and just hopes that those tyres fall off. Drulos is already within 1 second of Fresh here. Fresh is just. This is not the Tris-Nicky battle we thought it had in mind with Fresh and Mazepin. Fresh is now down to P5. Those hards are just not working. They are not the tyre you want to be on. Maldi's catching up to Mazepin, but Drulos is going to catch up even faster to Maldi here. So Maldi catching up on Mazepin, but Drulos is going to be well, but right behind Maldi at the end of the sector. Drulos has somehow made this work. He's the one of the ones. This is why he should have pitted Maldi. This is exactly the reason why. Maldi could be in this position right now. If he pitted onto the mead, if Maldi pitted, he would be in this position, if not already leading on a set of softs. Just think about it. What Maldi lost by not pitting hurt him. And Maldi's already eaten alive here. He's just absolutely no point. He's going to hold off for now. Drulos sets the fast lap of the race. It's 8.8. And Maldi cuts, that's it. Maldi's choked. And then his penalty, and that's Maldi's victory thrown out the window. Maldi can't do anything. There's absolutely nothing he can do. And there goes Drulos, and Maldi's hopes of winning the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. But there's a yellow flag. Vasitas is out. There's been a crash. And there's a safety car. Is this redemption for Maldi? Will these guys pit now? Mazepin will most likely pit. Fresh, Mazepin just has to pit. He has no choice. Maldi most likely will pit as well. Drulos, he can't really afford to pit again. I'm not sure if he will have the tyres to do so. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Suddenly Drulos was thinking this would be an easy victory for Drulos if that safety car never came in. Now, that safety car will make Drulos' life a little bit harder than he would have wanted it to be. I mean, I'm glad I got my mic sorted now. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been the whole bloody race. Maldi's surely in the pits. Yep, in the pits he goes. Drulos will continue. Mazepin will pit. Fresh has to pit. Reis will continue. There's no point in pitting. Torpedo. Don't see why he should pit either, to be honest. Chris will not pit, maybe. He's on the mediums, but I'm not sure if he has a set of softs to do it. He's thinking about it. No, he's going to continue going. Fresh in the pits. Maldi in the pits. Sorry. I don't even know what's going on. Nice camera. Why is it focusing Maldi there? Thank God. I was a bit worried then. Maldi comes on P5 behind Mazepin. But this is going to make the championship fight even more interesting now, because Mazepin needs to get past these drivers right now. We think about it, 4th place, that's 12 points. Mazepin's got a 5-point lead on Fresh right now in the championship. So Mazepin's going to get, if he finishes P4, he will get 12 points. Fresh P7 will get 6 points. Mazepin will win by 12 points. So Fresh needs to outscore Mazepin by 6 points. So I still don't think this. I still think Mazepin will have this, but we all don't know yet. There could be some collisions later on. We do not know. But right now, if Maldi has one thing again. Maldi's got an 8. He's got a car in the middle of him and Mazepin again. It's twice now. He can't. Last time he did that, he overtook the AI too quickly and he got an illegal overtake for it. I've done it happens to me a couple of times. Actually, the best thing you can do is try and force the AI to do like a mistake, which is not really possible when it's ghosting. Maldi has carrying that penalty. Mazepin does not have a penalty though. He needs to remind himself of that. Fresh, I think he's got like 2 penalties, so he's. I don't. Fresh is not winning this. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Not with 2 penalties. Fresh is, I think, doesn't have much of a chance now. Winning this. Matador's now in the pits, but he's not even up to the train yet. Yeah, but if Maldi wants any chance of winning this race, Maldi's trying to get past the AI, but he can't do much about it. This is why he should retire the cars. This is exactly why he should retire the cars, because it just interferes with the actual race. We need to amplify. We need to be a bit harsh on the penalties next season for not retiring. If you do not retire, you're probably going to get like a 20-second time penalty for the next race or something. Maybe not harsh, maybe a 10-second time penalty. But something needs to be done to stop people from leaving the race. Otherwise, they get penalised. Because, well, it's exactly what happens. It's unfair for people like Maldi, who are stuck behind an AI, and it causes them, because the AI doesn't always go when you want to go. The AI will generally just react on what you're doing. The safety car will be out for another lap. Anyway, thank you, Cooking, for a comment saying it's like very, very strange. I'm not going to say what he said because I'm not sure whether it should really be said on the stream, to be honest. Where's the commentary for Tier 3? It's like watching porn and with the meat bust on. This time there's no, definitely not scared to make any quote about that. Comment about it. So I'm pretty sure Cook is watching that stream and he's probably heard me say that. Now he's probably laughing. But yeah, it's currently a Spanish 1-2-3. I believe 1-2-3. I believe Torpedo's he's from Chile, isn't he? Chilean, isn't he? Am I thinking somebody else? No, I think Torpedo is Chilean. So Maldi. Oh! Must be getting very close to the back of there. I mean, at least Maldi can't at the back of him because he's got an AI in front of him. Oh no, it's parallel. I thought I heard something. Oh, Maldi's been caught out horrendously there. Boy. Maldi needs to find some gap here. Tovar's out. And Chris has got a great try on speed, but he's gone very wide. And then Fresh has just weaved his way through. Fresh will gain that position back. Maldi's got to defend from Fresh now. Looks like we both took an area off for now. Maldi will get some time. Jonas has got a penalty. That's going to be crucial for this race victory. He needs to pull a gap now if he wants any chance of winning this race now. But don't forget, these guys are on slightly more worn tyres, so that is going to play into effect towards the end of this race. Great Racer also got a penalty, and this has just put Mazepin on the hot seat for this victory now. It's just getting given him to him now at this rate. The only person who can really stop him now is STB Maldi. Realistically, if you think about it, I mean, somebody to force him into a penalty or something to make it illegal again. I'd rather him Mazepin getting a penalty. Torpedo gets another penalty as well. So that's not going to help him in terms of the championship fight. He's still going to try and defend this. Both are draining that overtake here. It's not really good right now. It's not been healthy for the energy packs. Both are turned off at the same time. Maldi around the outside of Torpedo. Torpedo's not going to give him any more. There's a wheel tap there, and Torpedo's been sent off, and well, Fresh is just picking up the pieces right now. It's literally just picking up the pieces. Whatever Maldi does, Fresh just goes, thank you. I'll take that position. And there's yellow flags. Pirlo was... I don't know what he's doing, Charles. What is he doing? Has he missed the pit lane or something? He's going to cause a safety car if he isn't doing it. What is he doing? What is he doing? He couldn't get disqualified. How did he not get disqualified for that? That was me. I got disqualified as I went 2 centimeters backwards. Why did you get away with that? Yeah, Maldi's got to somehow find 1.6 seconds now, but his best is in now the traffic of Gires Reese. I'm pretty sure he will defend for his life. He got his Arabian podium taken away from him. Look at the straight line speed Mazepin had. Nice lap of an 8.6. DRS enabled? Yes. But I think it's a bit too far behind to make a move. Gires Reese is not quite within DRS here. Gires Reese, the DRS is in any way of defending that position. But it doesn't quite have the pace of Drillos, unfortunately. So he can't use that DRS to his advantage. Boy. Amaldi's now behind with side by side. And Fresh up with Amaldi's timed it down the inside of his teammate. And yeah, and it's just more side by side action now. This is hurting him a lot though. This is hurting him a lot for the victory. And it looks like these victories slowly sliding away from them right now. Mazepin's also trying to fight Gires Reese here, but these Alpines are hurting each other so much. They've gone side by side, feel like half a lap now. And Maldi's going to cut him off here. No, he's not. And now Fresh will get the DRS. But both got almost new DRS. Why is Maldi using his overtake? He's going to get overtaken anyway with DRS. So yeah, Maldi will loses another position here. Mazepin still unable to find a way past Gires Reese. Maldi losing the position to Fresh here. That's cost them a good 6, 7, 8 seconds, or 7, 8 tenths at least. They can't afford these battles. As Mazepin's now leading. These guys are getting consistent laps in. These guys are really screwing each other over right now. Should be really aiding each other right now, but I think Fresh is doing all this defending, but he's going to lose it anyway for this rate. And this guy since his race is getting worse and worse. And people's penalties are crawling in now. Mazepin looks like he's on the way to win another race. Not sure how many races win to beat, but it would definitely be quite a mod. Skysense uses all the ES, but his teammates too far behind to move. Maldi's using everything he's got to make a move on Fresh. He's used all the overtake, and it got him nowhere. Now we'll have identical DRS here now. Maldi will have DRS again. Really defending this hard. Oh, and there's touch. They've touched. Oh, there's a pinch and a squeeze and a squabble. It's everything you can imagine between these two Alpine drivers that their podium is slowly sliding away. It's really hurting each other a lot. Maldi's too far behind to make a move. Don't like this. Drillos is driving away still, but he's still not. He's still only 1.5 seconds ahead of Mazepin. Mazepin leading the way in next position with no penalties, keeping it clean as per usual, keeping it cool. Even Matador's got a penalty, which you don't really see very often. And he's got plenty of DRS to play with here. DRS, no overtake needed. Well, he's got no DRS after the Mercedes has. Not going to be an easy move. He's going to back out actually. Try and make the Mercedes have a burst or exit, but it's not really helped him out. And Mazepin kind of screwed himself up here. And Maldi's lost a bit more time now. They're just costing each other time. I don't know what they're doing. They need to work together, and they're not doing that. I don't know what Bram's saying to him, but whether it is, it's complete marshmallows. Coming through this twisty section of the sector. Mazepin not making any mistakes. Keeping it nice and clean. Taking a very different line through there. It takes a very wide entry. Probably a bit better on the tyres. Really likes to use a lot of curb there. But the gas really seems a bit better through that. The light fuel should not be hurting the tyres too much anymore in terms of temperatures. Gas race is very close to having DRS, but not close enough. Mazepin needs to use that overtake now. No DRS, no overtake was not working. Yeah, that light's flashing for Gas race. Now he's finally going to make the move. Diving down the inside. If he can keep the time up, he might get DRS with Drillos, but no, he's going to get a poor exit, isn't he? So he won't have DRS. Now Gas race is going to have DRS from Mazepin. But he's got no overtake. But the DRS should make an effect anyway. And up inside Gas race goes, but Mazepin's got fresher tyres. Oh, and it's going to... Oh, that could have been race over. Oh my god, that was almost a race-ending collision. Fresh and Maldi would have seen that and thought, why have I lost so much time? And now we're back into it with a lap to go. Fresh is now just about within 1 second. And now this race has just got a tiny little bit more spicy now. Someone's just put some red sauce into the fire. And that's now... Fresh is now in the back of Gas Reese. At least stops Maldi and Fresh battle for 2 laps. But Drillos will continue to lead the way. Mazepin looks like he might be on his way to his millionth win of the season. Gas Reese not close enough to make any fight. Fresh also has DRS. Maldi has DRS, but none of them have got any OS to play with. Busy has left the session. Not sure when he actually retired, to be honest. Oh no, he crashed. He called the safety car, didn't he? Duh. Mazepin's just basically just carrying this grid now to Drillos now. This is going to be a 5-man DRS train on the last lap. As Drillos, I think, just made a mistake. Looks like he went wide a bit there. That gap's now down to just within 1 second. Coming through the second sector, Mazepin's got 3 laps fresher tyres, but doesn't seem to make as much effect as he wanted to. It's just within 1 second there. He's just gained all that time. I feel like then he just needs a good exit through this corner now, and then he'd be within 1 second of Drillos. Mazepin will probably still want to win this race on merit. He's using what DRS he's got left, but he doesn't want to use all of it. He's got DRS on him now. So use that DRS to claw some of that time back. And there you go, that gap's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger as he goes on. Drillos has drove superbly, but safety car's not really helped him, and he's got a penalty which also hasn't helped him. Mazepin too far behind. Will this become, will this be a Lewis Hamilton Gasly towards the line? Looks like Fresh and Maldi's lost a lot of time now. Looks like Maldi's going to have to sell P5 here. He'll maybe get P4. Fresh has an extra penalty, I think. Gas Reese also just barely. Mazepin does not want to make a move. Gas Reese is just hanging on to the back of that. He's just barely hanging on to it. Maldi's just hanging on to the back of this as well. It's going to be a DRS train towards the line. Drillos is taking a bit of a strange line through there. He's crapping himself. Mazepin, he will most likely, there's no way he can lose. He's both got DRS, but Mazepin wants DRS across the line. He's got the straight line speed. Drillos is going to have a bit of DRS early. I think Drillos might still have this. No, Mazepin's got the super straight line speed. Who's going to get to the line? Mazepin. Oh, it was. I think Mazepin did actually win it across the line. Maldi will set up a P5. Fresh only had 1 penalty. I thought Fresh had 2. I was mistaken. Gas Reese will be P3. Finally, that will be his actual first penalty of the season now. That's if he doesn't get another penalty of some kind of a collision. Maldi P5, Chris P6, Alpha P7, Torpedo P8. Sky Sentinel after a disappointing crash just after his last pit stop. After his second stop onto the mediums. Good damage. Gas Reese, driver of the day. I don't know, to be honest. No one really stood out for me, to be honest, this race. I think Dross was probably my driver of the day, to be honest. He pitted under the first safety car, which I believe was probably the best one to do. Definitely helped him during that race. I think definitely helped him. Maldi did think about it, but I think Maldi pitting that lap might cost him the victory here. You know what I mean? And the penalty also didn't help with Maldi. I mean, penalties make all the difference around this game. And yeah, there it is. There's your race, the final race results here for Tier 3 for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Yeah, you see that gap 3-second time penalty for Drillos. Mazepin will be your world champion for Tier 3. Mazepin will be your Tier 3 world champion. Congratulations to the Russian driver in the Ferrari. He made it stick, he kept it clean, he was able to do that thing that no one else was able to do, and that's keep it clean and keep no penalties. Drillos was set for P2. Great strategy, but unfortunately that last safety car just screwed him over, I believe. Same for Gareth Rees, he was on the same strategy as Drillos, and he just doesn't quite have the pace as Drillos throughout the most of the race, just not quite able to keep up with him. And a fresh P4 in the end, unable to do much. He was not really threatening anyone, really, if you think about it. Maldi P5, he'd be disappointed at that, not even on the podium. He was a bit all over the place, that race, Maldi. Making a few mistakes, not really being clever on his ERS. That battle with Fresh was so unnecessary, costing each other lots of time and a lot of tyre wear. Chris will be P6, Alpha will be P7, Torpedo will be P8, Sentin P9. Your final position point runner is Matador in P10, and Santa will be P11, Andrada P12. He was an AI the whole time, so he will not get anything anyway. And your retirements were Andrada, Pete, Pirilol, Tovar, Fasitas. Fortunate for him, he was leading out loud. Turn 2, he had the collision with that Fresh, and he lost a lot of time. Viper, didn't even see him, to be honest. Down in P17. Papa Devils, unfortunately, last race of the season for him, finished quite early for him as well, down in P18. And that is STB season 19 done and dusted for the season. I'd like to make a big apology for the silence for the first 18 laps and qualifying. It was Twitch changed all the settings without me realising. Put the mic volume on 0. It has a little icon at the bottom, but you don't realise it because it's just a tiny little white line. You don't see it. You don't realise it because you never look at it. So I didn't realise in lap 18. I only realised thinking, why has he got a cross line through there? Because I checked for like one time. That's at lap 18 was the first time I checked it. So that's unfortunately I did not have the mic on for the first 18 laps and qualifying, but at least I realised and I managed to fix it towards the end, so at least I got something towards the end of that. Otherwise it'd be even more embarrassing, but I like to apologise for that. But I normally would check it, but I don't normally check it anyway because, well, it normally doesn't do anything, but for some reason, because it had the same thing, we had the bar, the recording bar was in the top left and normally having the bottom right. So I knew something wasn't right, but even when I changed it, I didn't realise it back then that it was different because I don't think about it because I don't look at that settings. But that is your STB Season 19 done. I hope you enjoyed it as much, well, in the commentary box as much as I did. I certainly did not enjoy it on track. The game is, on my side, a piece of shit. And deserved to be thrown in the bin if I had this version of it. But unfortunately I don't, so I can't throw it out the window. But anyway, thank you for watching this season, and please come back for us on the 21st of February for the Bahrain Grand Prix return back for Tier 1 next season. New season, new races, new different calendar. Some tracks in there that'll be on that weren't on this season will be on there. Like China will be on there next season, and maybe even Monaco. If I'm not sure if Monaco's going to be on, to be honest, I'm not sure. Might be Monaco this season, so I think Monaco might be on there. But that is your season done. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in 2 weeks for Tier 1 Bahrain Grand Prix. Thank you.